Do you know how much time you really have left after turning 70? As the years go by, every moment becomes more valuable. Your body is already sending signals about how long you may live, and paying attention to them can give you insight into your future. Some people in their 70s remain active, sharp, and full of energy, while others start to slow down, facing health challenges and fatigue. What makes the difference? It often comes down to a few key signs, subtle but significant indicators that can reveal your potential lifespan. In this video, we'll explore 7 crucial signs that can help predict how long you may live after 70. These aren't just myths or guesses. They are based on real medical research and patterns observed in those who live long, healthy lives. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to watch for in your body and lifestyle, and more importantly, what steps you can take to extend your years and stay healthier. Stay with us until the end, because you might be missing small but critical factors that could greatly impact your future. Once you understand these signs, you'll gain a clearer picture of where you stand and what changes you can make to add more years to your life. Let's dive in. Sign 1. Your walking speed. One of the most reliable indicators of how long you may live after 70 isn't hidden in your genetics, medical history, or even your diet. It's something much simpler: your walking speed. Research has shown that individuals who maintain a steady, brisk walking pace in their 70s and beyond tend to outlive those who slow down significantly. That's because walking speed is directly tied to overall health, muscle strength, heart function, and even cognitive well-being. Consider 2 men, Joe and Frank, both 75 years old. Joe starts his mornings with a walk, moves at a steady pace, and navigates stairs or crosswalks with ease. His movements are smooth, balanced, and confident. Frank, however, used to be active, but has noticeably slowed down in recent years. He struggles to keep up, frequently stops to rest, and sometimes feels unsteady on his feet. While Joe's walking speed suggests his body is still functioning well, Frank's decline may be an early warning sign of muscle loss, poor circulation, or even neurological decline. Slower, unsteady movement isn't just a sign of aging. It can indicate deeper health concerns. Your legs serve as the foundation of your mobility, and when they weaken, so does your overall resilience. The good news? Walking speed is something you can improve. Regular movement keeps your muscles strong and your body functioning optimally. If you've noticed yourself slowing down, don't ignore it. Take small steps to build strength. Walk more often, use light weights, or incorporate simple leg exercises into your routine. In the end, the speed at which you move, quite literally, can reveal a lot about how long you'll keep moving. Pay attention to your pace. It might just be the easiest way to assess your longevity. Sign 2. Your grip strength. Believe it or not, the strength of your handshake could reveal more about your future than you might think. Studies show that grip strength is one of the most reliable indicators of overall vitality in older adults. A firm, steady grip signals strong muscles, good circulation, and a well-functioning nervous system. On the other hand, a weak or declining grip may be an early warning sign of muscle loss, frailty, and even a higher risk of health complications. Consider Robert, a 78-year-old who always took pride in his firm handshake. He stayed active, did light-weight training, and never struggled with opening jars or carrying groceries. Then there's Walter, also 78, who recently noticed that simple tasks, like twisting the cap off a bottle or holding onto a heavy bag, were becoming more difficult. He brushed it off as normal aging, not realizing that his declining grip strength was a sign of muscle loss, which could increase his risk of falls, injuries, and even a shorter lifespan. Your hands reflect your overall muscle health. If your grip is weakening, it likely means the rest of your body is too. And the more strength you lose, the harder it becomes to stay independent, active, and resilient. The good news? You can rebuild your grip strength. Simple exercises like squeezing a tennis ball, using hand grippers, or carrying light weights can help maintain your grip and keep your muscles strong. So take a moment to test your grip. If your handshake feels weaker than it used to, or if everyday tasks are becoming more challenging, don't ignore it, because how well you hold on to things today might just determine how well you hold on to life in the years ahead. If you're still here and finding these insights valuable, drop a number 2 in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to hit that button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Now, let's keep going. Sign 3. Your ability to stand on one leg balance isn't something most people think about until they start losing it. But your ability to stand on one leg for at least 10 seconds is one of the strongest indicators of longevity. Studies show that people with poor balance are at a higher risk for falls, injuries, and even cognitive decline. Meanwhile, those who can maintain their balance well into their 70s and beyond tend to live longer, healthier lives. Take Carol and Nancy, both in their early 70s. Carol has always stayed active. She walks daily, practices yoga, and can easily lift one foot off the ground for several seconds without wobbling. Nancy, however, hasn't focused much on balance over the years. When she tries to stand on one leg, she immediately starts tipping over and needs to grab onto something for support. What Nancy doesn't realize is that her loss of balance isn't just inconvenient. It's a warning sign that her coordination, muscle strength, and even brain function may be declining. Good balance depends on strong legs, a responsive nervous system, and a healthy brain. If you've noticed yourself stumbling more often, feeling unsteady when turning quickly, or relying on walls or furniture for support, it's time to take action. The good news? Balance can be improved. Simple exercises like standing on one foot for a few seconds each day, walking heel to toe, or practicing light Tai Chi can help restore stability. Try this quick test. Stand up and lift one foot off the ground. Can you hold it for 10 seconds without struggling? If not, don't panic, but don't ignore it either. The more you work on your balance now, the stronger and steadier you'll be in the years ahead. Sign 4. Your sleeping patterns. The way you sleep at night can reveal a lot about how long you might live. Sleep isn't just about rest. It's the time when your body repairs itself, strengthens the immune system, and clears toxins from the brain. Research shows that people over 70 who maintain consistent, high-quality sleep tend to live longer, healthier lives. In contrast, poor sleep is linked to an increased risk of memory decline, heart disease, and weakened immunity. Consider Henry and Bill, both in their mid-70s. Henry sticks to a regular bedtime, sleeps around 7 hours a night, and wakes up feeling refreshed. Bill, however, has restless nights, tossing and turning, waking up multiple times, and often struggling to fall asleep at all. Over time, Henry's body continues to function well, his mind stays sharp, and his energy levels remain stable. But Bill starts experiencing brain fog, daytime fatigue, and even fluctuations in blood pressure, all of which can be traced back to his declining sleep quality. If you frequently wake up during the night, Struggle to stay asleep or feel exhausted despite spending hours in bed? Don't ignore it. Your body is trying to tell you something. Poor sleep can be caused by stress, diet, lack of physical activity, or even underlying health conditions like sleep apnea. The good news? Sleep quality can be improved. Simple habits like reducing screen time before bed, sticking to a consistent sleep schedule, getting natural sunlight in the morning, and avoiding heavy meals at night can make a big difference. Sleep isn't just about feeling rested. It's about keeping your body and mind at their best. So tonight, pay close attention to how you sleep. If you wake up tired, struggle to stay asleep, or have noticed changes in your sleep patterns, it's time to take action. Because the quality of your rest today can determine how strong and healthy you stay in the years ahead. If you're still here and finding these insights valuable, comment number 4 below to let me know. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to hit that button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Your support helps us continue creating content that informs and inspires. Now, let's keep going. Sign 5. Your appetite and eating habits. The way you eat after 70 is a powerful indicator of how long and how well you might live. A healthy appetite and a balanced diet help keep your body strong, your immune system resilient, and your energy levels steady. But a sudden loss of appetite or poor eating habits can signal underlying health issues and even accelerate aging. Take Margaret and Susan, both 74 years old. Margaret enjoys her meals, eats a variety of fresh, whole foods, and maintains a steady weight. She looks forward to preparing her own meals and stays energized throughout the day. Susan, however, has noticed that she just isn't as hungry as she used to be. She often skips meals, relies on processed foods, and has unintentionally lost weight over the past year. What Susan doesn't realize is that her declining appetite isn't just a small change, it's a warning sign that her body may not be absorbing nutrients properly. This can lead to muscle loss, a slower metabolism, and a weakened immune system, increasing the risk of illness and frailty. A reduced appetite in older adults is often linked to digestive issues, hormonal changes, or even early signs of cognitive decline. And when your body isn't getting enough nutrients, it starts breaking down muscle, making you weaker and more vulnerable to falls and infections. If you've noticed changes in your eating habits, whether it's feeling full too quickly, losing interest in food, or experiencing unintentional weight loss, it's important to take action. Eating well after 70 isn't just about satisfying hunger. It's about fueling your body with the nutrients it needs to stay strong and functional. Prioritize whole, nutrient-dense foods, stay hydrated, and don't ignore a shrinking appetite. It could be your body's way of signaling that something needs attention. So ask yourself, are you still enjoying your meals? Are you getting enough protein, fiber, and healthy fats to keep your body strong? Or have you noticed a decline in your appetite and energy levels? The way you eat today directly impacts how strong and independent you'll be in the years ahead. Take care of your nutrition, and your body will take care of you. Sign 6. Your ability to handle stress. How you manage stress after 70 can be a strong predictor of how long and how well you'll live. Chronic stress isn't just a mental burden. It weakens your immune system, increases the risk of heart disease, and accelerates aging. On the other hand, those who effectively manage stress tend to stay healthier, more active, and mentally sharp well into their later years. Take John and Richard, both 76 years old. John, like everyone, faces life's challenges, unexpected expenses, health concerns, family issues, but he approaches them with a calm, steady mindset. He practices deep breathing, stays socially connected, and focuses on what he can control rather than dwelling on what he can't. Richard, however, carries his stress everywhere. He constantly worries about things beyond his control, gets overwhelmed by small frustrations, and often finds himself trapped in negative thought patterns. Over time, this ongoing stress takes a toll. His blood pressure rises, his sleep suffers, and his energy levels decline. Long-term stress triggers inflammation in the body, a major contributor to nearly every age-related disease, from Alzheimer's to heart conditions. If you often feel tense, irritable, or emotionally drained, don't ignore it. Learning how to manage stress, whether through mindfulness, exercise, deep breathing, or even laughter, can add years to your life. Ask yourself, when challenges arise, do you adapt and move forward? Or do you hold on to worry and let stress control you? Your ability to stay calm, find solutions, and focus on what you can control isn't just good for your mind. It's essential for your long-term health and longevity. If you're still here and finding these insights valuable, comment number 6 below to let me know. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to hit that button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Your support helps us continue creating content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's keep going. Sign 7, your social connections. The strength of your relationships is one of the most reliable indicators of how long and how well you might live after 70. Research shows that people with strong social ties, whether through friendships, family, or community involvement, tend to live longer, healthier lives. In contrast, loneliness has been linked to higher risks of heart disease, depression, cognitive decline, and even early mortality. Consider Eleanor and Barbara, both 78 years old. Eleanor maintains an active social life. She keeps in touch with old friends, participates in a local book club, and enjoys spending time with family. She laughs often, engages in meaningful conversations, and feels connected to the people around her. Barbara, on the other hand, spends most of her time alone. Over the years, she has lost touch with friends, and although she has family, she rarely reaches out. As time passes, she begins to feel isolated. Her mood declines, and her overall health starts to suffer. Human connection is more than just emotional support. It has a direct impact on physical health. Social interactions keep your brain engaged, reduce stress levels, and trigger the release of chemicals that promote well-being. If you've been withdrawing from social activities, avoiding phone calls, or spending more time alone than usual, it's time to make a change. Staying connected doesn't mean you need to be surrounded by people all the time. Even small efforts like calling an old friend, joining a local group, or having regular conversations with loved ones can have a profound effect on your health and happiness. The relationships you nurture today do more than bring joy. They help ensure that you stay healthier, happier, and live longer in the years ahead. Final thoughts. Now that you're aware of these 7 key signs, take a moment to reflect on your own health and lifestyle. Are you moving through life with strength and confidence, or have you noticed subtle changes that could be warning signs? The good news is that most of these factors, your walking speed, grip strength, balance, sleep quality, eating habits, stress levels, and social connections are all things you can improve. Your future isn't predetermined, and the choices you make today can have a lasting impact on both your lifespan and your quality of life. If you've identified areas that need improvement, don't wait for a wake-up call. Start taking action now. Walk more and stay active. Strengthen your muscles. Prioritize restful sleep. Maintain strong social connections. Find healthy ways to manage stress. The goal isn't just to live longer, it's to live better. Because in the end, longevity isn't just about counting the years, but making those years truly count. Thank you for being here with us today. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment below and share one key takeaway from today's discussion and how you plan to apply it in your life. Your feedback is invaluable to us. Reading your comments gives us motivation and inspiration to keep creating content that informs and empowers you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. It really helps us continue bringing you valuable insights. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.